Okay, I guess we're live. I hope my internet is good. Uh-oh, my phone is not fully charged. I'm at 20%, 25%, but this should be not a long live stream. I was at the chocolatier today. Yesterday, not today, sorry. And chocolate maker, chocolatier, I think that's the name for it, like a store that sells chocolates. It's focused on chocolates, and they are making their own chocolates, but they're also importing chocolates from other places in Europe. And yeah, they have chocolates from Belgium, France, Italy, yeah, all around the world basically, but they're very focused. Hi, Sophia. Thank you. They are focused on European chocolates. Hello. Hi, Sam. I feel like you guys been here the last times too. Like you two were the first people coming onto the stream. Strawberries, yes. Hi, Marco. I thought since strawberry season is still here, it's almost over though. Cherry season and strawberry season are almost over, so get your strawberries if you still want some of your cherries before they're gonna be imported from other places. But yeah, in Germany, strawberry season is almost over pretty much. I think it's already over, honestly. And cherry season is coming to an end, which is sad because cherries are my favorite. But yeah, I had my last cherries yesterday. They're not looking good anymore in the store, so I think yesterday was the last day where I could get cherries, sorry. But yeah, how is everyone doing? What did y'all do? You like the shirt? Nice. I'm glad. You guys like my shark? It's not real, don't worry. Don't oh, you're right. We can do that later. Otherwise I'll forget what I was trying to do. I want to show you guys some chocolates. Also, isn't that cute? I got a little Minecraft axolotl. I thought it was cute. Hi, Destina. Hello. I'm doing good. How about yourself? Guess I got a little bit more light now here with this little Minecraft thingy. So he'll be right here in front of us. Right, isn't it? It's so cute. Unfortunately, my sister got the last one, so my sister has it now. I wish I got one too, but they only had one. Right? I don't know. Sophia is just a smart girl. Well, Whiskers. Whisker Biscuit. Thank you, Sophia. Appreciate it. Shark. Yes, we got a shark and an axolotl over here. And a German. So, like I said, I went to the chocolatier. Since we are in Europe, we have a lot of good chocolates. Not the American chocolates. Sorry to all my American friends. But your chocolate is not chocolate. There's some chocolate, I bet. I bet there's some good ones out there. But the chocolate that you get in American stores, like the one that starts with her and ends with a cheese, is not real chocolate, in my opinion. It tastes, so the first time I ever had Hershey's in America was for making s'mores. And on s'mores, it tastes really good. I feel like it really fits the s'mores flavor. But if you eat it on its own, it tastes very, very weird. I feel like Marco can agree on that. Yes, Marco, I know. I wish it was with like a cord and not with batteries, but it's with batteries. It's okay, Sam. Yes, please, everyone be nice to each other. We all want to be nice, no matter what, you know. Isn't it the Betty? I'm not gonna say that out loud, Whisker. I almost read that out loud. Sometimes I'm too naive. I feel like, yeah. Hi, Imran. Will the Minecraft thingy go up on fire? Guess we'll find out at one point. I hope it won't. I feel like it looks like some like thing that you're supposed to worship, you know, but like the hair looks kind of like flames and how it's glowing. So I feel like I need to get one. I feel like we need that in our streams from now on. I feel like it's cute here in the front, right? If I watched Mark check with crap from Temu, right? Yeah, I saw that kind of stuff too. Hi, Mehmet, merhaba. This is just a little lamp. But yeah, I don't want to get hung up on this lamp. I want to try some chocolates with y'all. So, hi Shuriken. Hello, brother. I just got back yesterday from the chocolatier. So, a chocolate store. And this is something. This is a little something I got for one of you guys. And you'll find out who it is eventually. So this is a little gift I got for one of my favorite mods. You'll find out who it is when I'm back in Germany. But I got some for myself as well. Hey Fundy, bring that home. You mean my little lamp or you mean the chocolates? So actually, I talked to the chocolatier guy that makes the chocolate there himself. But I said, give me the best stuff you have, like the fancy stuff. Trying to keep this my language PC, so not PC, PG. So I got one for myself, but my sister already ate half, so we're gonna try it now. It is Belgian chocolate. It has a little sticker. I did rate the chocolatier, yes, for myself, and I'm taking some home, so Fundy can try some, and one of you guys, like I said, one of my mods will receive this little package here. And so it's worth it being a mod. And I was also thinking about what I could do once, if this channel will ever be at a point where there will be channel subscriptions and all that, because you have to have like for people that have channel subscriptions, you will have to do something special, you know. And I don't like the idea of making live streams or videos that are only for channel members, because I want to keep my stuff for everyone, you know. I want to make it like fair. I don't want to have like this group of people that gets like extra and then these only get like, you know what I mean, like a limited access to my channel. I don't think that's really fair. So I was thinking about another thing I can do for people that want to be a channel member, because that has like a financial input, unfortunately, but that's how channel members work. It's just how YouTube works, you know. So if anyone wants to do that, I was thinking, if I'm traveling, because I'm traveling to Europe quite a bit, right? I'm gonna buy like a chocolate or something that I really like, or something cool that I found, and then I will have like a list of channel members, and then one lucky pick will get something from each travel where I go. So I thought that would be like a cool thing to do, to offer, you know. So kind of like gotta be a little bit lucky, but of course there won't be that many channel members, so you know, if it's only like 3, the chances are very high that you will get something from the trip. But I haven't really thought it through. It was just an idea that I had to make it a little bit more fair, and you know. NASA called, they want their oxygen back. You're right, Sam. I'm so bad with breathing and talking. Each sentence comes with a free yoga class. Ami, deep breath. I know. You're right. The funny thing is that I'm instructing yoga or stretching and breathing included in that class that I'm holding for seniors, and then I'm the one that can't even breathe, right? So it's always the people teaching something that don't even do the thing that they're teaching. I just saw your short circuit and tried to record someone. Oh, okay, you guys are talking to each other. Hi, Mello. Hello, good to see you. Hello, my friend. I hope you're doing well. So before we get started with the chocolate, has everyone ate food today? Did you all drink a glass of water or two? Did you all take a deep breath? Because Sam just reminded me of taking a deep breath because I feel like I haven't been taking a deep breath all day. I've been at the nursing home with my dad, taking care of him, doing some stuff that I'm not supposed to do, but the nurses there are just like understaffed and worked out and tired. So I was like, you know what? I'm taking care of my dad today. You guys focus on other people here. So I did things that I never thought I would be doing. I had to use some weird machines to it's like part of speech therapy that you do. It's like a oral hygiene kind of machine where you if someone, because my dad had a severe lung infection, so he has a lot of mucus and stuff, so you have this thing, like a thing that you have to, like a dentist, you know, when they get rid of the saliva and the spit, and you have to do that because my dad can't really swallow at the moment with his Parkinson's. So it's a terrible situation. Never get Parkinson's if you can, please. It is a terrible disease. We did some physiotherapy together, we watched TV together, we did some reading together, just talking, of course, and but yeah, he seemed happy today, and I'm glad I could spend so much time with him. A cantaloupe, nice. I'm glad. I've been drinking white tea, that must count. That counts, Ricken. And water, that's good. That's good, that's good. I'm glad to hear. No food today. You had some bread, right, Marco? I think earlier. It's not my surname, Imran. It's just my part of my YouTube name. After this live, I really gotta start. Oh no, I know, Marco. You want to polish your car. About monetizing, but I personally still don't like the idea of it. Marco, I get it, the monetizing idea. Not everyone has to, right? But you know, I'm young and dumb, and I'm still trying to figure out life. And YouTube has always, or filming and photography and videography has always been a passion of mine since I'm a kid. So, you know, I would like to incorporate it more into my life. And since YouTube offers this opportunity to make a little bit of a side hustle out of it, why not? You know, I'd be dumb not to take this opportunity, in my opinion, for me personally. But that's just me, and no one has to do it if they don't want to, and everyone, this is a free world, luckily, and everyone can do whatever they, if they want, right? So I think that's pretty cool. So we got some chocolates here. We got one that's Belgium chocolate, and it's called sesame grillé. So it's like a grilled sesame chocolate. This is the dark chocolate, and it's eco-friendly, GMO-free, blah blah blah, all the European nonsense to write on it to make it sound better. It says here in French and in English. So yeah, it's just basically like a fair trade and trying to keep it as eco-friendly as possible. And the brand is called Dolphin or Dolphin. This is probably French. It's not ripe yet. Oh, she has that one in black. Nice. Yeah, it's from IKEA. I got this from my sister because we both like sharks. I got that for her last summer. And we'll try some Chucky now. This isn't the super fancy one. Like, this is also fancy, but there's a super fancy one that I got that we'll try after. Total 47 deep breaths before starting intro. Thanks for counting, Sam. So this has toasted sesame seeds inside. This gives a nice crunch. This is very sweet. Like it's dark, but still sweet and very smooth. So it's not one of those like acidic, bitter dark chocolates. It's super smooth, like almost like a milk chocolate, just without milk. It's vegan. Really good. Only a tiny nibble. I foresee a lot of gym work coming up once you're back in the USA. Like uni potato chips? Probably. We'll see. I hope so. I will definitely try. It's definitely I'm planning on doing so. So you'll probably see a video of mine that's called something like getting back on track, getting back to my old self. Like I'm walking a lot since I'm here in Germany. So in America I don't walk. Because where should I walk, right? On the highway? On the Walmart parking lot? But here in Germany I walk everywhere. I even walk to my dad's nursing home, which is a 50 minutes walk each way. So I'm walking an hour there, an hour back. It's along the river, so it's really beautiful. A lot of nature. And you have to walk through Switzerland for a little bit. So it's really nice. And I'm usually just putting on my headphones and listening to some YouTube videos on my way there. So it's really not too bad. New haircut? Oh, you noticed? Yes, I did get a new haircut. I chopped off my hair quite a bit. My hair were all the way down here. So I lost quite a bit. But I had to go. Horses were already starting to nibble on my hair because it looked like hay. And birds started making a nest on it. So I was like, you know, this hay gotta go. And now it starts, or it feels like hair again, which is good. Hi, CJ. As you saw, some areas in our neighborhood don't even have sidewalks. I saw, yeah. Same. Well, where I live in a city, we do have sidewalks, right? But if you live more in like a town or like a rural area with suburbs, there's no sidewalks. You have to walk on the street. And sometimes I don't live in a suburb, but it is weird for me when people, or I did live in suburbs with friends for like a short period of time for transitioning when I came to America. So when I had to walk the dog in the suburbs, I felt weird because you can't let the dog walk on people's lawns, right, or on their properties. So you always have to stay on the road, and it is kind of weird how everything, like every piece of grass belongs to someone, whereas here in Germany, you can walk everywhere. You know, everything is public, basically. Like every forest is public, every park, every patch of grass, as long as it doesn't have a fence around it and it's like not someone's front yard, you can walk on it. So there's a very big difference. Thank you, Shuriken. I appreciate that. I'm still getting used to it. It's still very short because it's been long for so long. But yeah, it feels better. It's lighter. It's good for summer. Dapper, demure. Oh, what's happening here? I always go for the 1.5 millimeter clipper. Yeah, I mean, that sounds easier than what I have to do and cheaper. Hairdressers here in Europe are not cheap. I paid $80 for my haircut. Can you imagine? Without tips. So it was $90 altogether. But I was planning on waiting or thinking about waiting until I come back to America and get my haircut there. But I just, I was walking around with a ponytail every day just because I didn't feel comfortable. So I was like, you know what? I made an appointment with my sister, so we went at the same day, at the same time, next to each other. We both cut our hair. She got a little, she got a cute little, what's it called, bangs, so she looks really cute. I don't know who's running space. When I showed you the super rich neighborhood. See, I'm in eating mode. I read super and I said supper. That's my brain. Like, I'm full on in eating mode right now. Germany is not good for me when it comes to that. Huge properties, but never anybody out there. I know, yes, the same. $80, yes, Whisker. Isn't that great? And $90 is worth it. It's looking so pretty. Thank you, Sam. Thanks. I appreciate that. I feel like his hair looked better than mine, but you know, I wish I had those. They're cute. Go to Supercuts. No. For 20. Okay, I'll take that offer, Whisker. Let me know where your salon is and I'll come over. This is the fancy chocolate that I got. So this is the moment we've all been waiting for. I bet it's gonna be super anticlimactic. I feel like that's always the case with stuff like that. So as the chocolatier and all his people are working there, which is your favorite chocolate? Which one is... Hi, Funny! Sorry, I didn't say hi to you. For some reason, it felt like you've been here the entire time, but I remember not saying hi to you, so I'm sorry. And my dad is doing much better today, Funny. Or the last couple days, actually. I've been at his place today, and I took care of him today. We did a lot of things that needed to be done. He's a distinguished gentleman. Demure. I appreciate that. Thank you, Whisker. I can be a distinguished gentleman if I want to. That's a vivid imagery. Which one? I would trim my X hair periodically. With an X? I've seen those videos where it's a Chinese hairdresser and he chops the hair with an axe. There's like a wooden chopping board and then he puts the hair like this and he's like chopping it with an axe. And I cannot imagine what the benefit of it is. Like, are we being serious, you reckon? Go to Max page and you can see footage. I will definitely check that out right after this. That's crazy. That's cool though. This is a Hershey chat. Yeah. Everyone that likes Hershey's, like that thinks that Hershey's is real chocolate, feel free to leave now because we're eating real chocolate now, okay? I've never even heard about this brand, so I don't even know what I'm talking about. But although I come from the Swiss border and I had some really good chocolate before, so I think I know what I'm talking about. I am a chocoholic, self-proclaimed. I've been eating chocolate since I came out of the womb. I think I was fed with chocolate milk when I was a baby, probably, instead of regular milk, because I have this thing for chocolate. I don't know what it is. But yeah, me and chocolate, I don't want to say we're good friends because it's probably not doing anything good for me, but I just love chocolate. That's what I'm trying to say. Yes, she does. Funny. Anything with marzipan, I'll eat it. We do have a lot of marzipan. Hershey's better than Rittersport. Don't you dare. Oh, you guys all making offers now for my haircut? Okay. All right. We'll see who's giving me the best offer. And it needs to be in a close or nearby area. I'm not making all the way up to Ohio for a haircut because then I might as well just pay $80 where I am. Okay, so back to the chocolate real quick. Get the marzipan at Aldi around Christmas time. Yes, Whisker, that's a good tip. Licon tastes better. That sounds weirdly familiar. I think I just saw that today. Actually, there's so many brands there. You think I'm a scrub? I like that shuriken. Whisker got banned for 10 seconds. Okay, so this is called Chocolat Bonat. And this is a French chocolate by a chocolatier in, where is it? Voiron. This is in the south of France, I think. And the ingredients are cacao butter, and sugar. Do you say cocoa or cacao? I say cacao. Cacao butter, and sugar. And yeah, only 3 ingredients. And the special thing about this is that this chocolate gets stirred for 35 hours, they said. So it gets like super creamy. And I hope it's really good. It's cute that the Best Buy is like, those are the months and the years. And the month and the years are like stamped out. So there's like a little, like a hole in the month and the year. So that's kind of cute. So French, they gotta do it differently than everyone else. Let's get this out of here. I bet my sister's gonna be upset that I'm trying this without her. Chinese brand. It sounds familiar. Yeah, maybe I still have it in my head from China. I think it was another one with L that I read today. It was like something with L, La, something, I forgot. But Le Coin sounds familiar. So we got the, this is really cute, by the way. They have very many varieties. They have like different places where the cacao comes from. So this one is Cacao Cusco, Peru. Le Grand Cru de Session, Cacao Cusco, Chocolat Noir, 75%. Let's try it. 25? No, it's always changing. They just stop by and then they see me and they're like, ah, I gotta leave. It seems to be working. What's working? Cusco, that's cool. The capital city of the Inca. Yes, exactly. That's what they told me. So they say that's like the most special cacao. One of the most special cacaos that you can get. Very expensive. This chocolate was like 12 euros, so like $15 or $14. I know, I'm not rich, quite the opposite. I'm just obsessed with chocolate. Did I say that it was so expensive? I hope my husband's not watching. I'm just joking. If my husband's watching, it was only $2. Yeah, $12. I said that. Marco seems so. Did I miss something? When are you back, Army? I don't know yet. Funny. I still haven't booked my plane ticket back, but I have to go kind of soon, I guess. You know, things at home and work and all. So, right, I certainly am. Once I'm back in Germany, I just forget about what money is and how I earn it and that I have to work for it. So, yeah, whatever, you know, you only live once. Free haircut and ride with my V8. Nice. Okay, what other offers are coming in? Free haircut and round trip to Beijing. Round trip to Beijing. Sam, I guess you're number 1 on the list right now. So, I just broke off a piece of chocolate and it's already starting to melt between my fingers. So, I already got a little chalky finger. Did someone just lick that? Gross. Okay. Cacao. If you're a peasant like me, it's cocoa. Well, I am a peasant as well, but I call it cacao still. Cacao. We say cacao in German. I'm not ready to give a review yet. Hold on. Can you hear the snap? Not really, right? Anticlimactic, I told you. I agree. You are Sam. Round trip to Beijing. You had me with that one. Skip the haircut. Hmm. VIP package. Mm, funny, you're funny. Let's see, Sam is still on the top of the list. Sam, can we maybe do Airbus or something if that's possible? Not trying to be picky because, you know, a gifted horse, you don't look into his mouth, but that was funny. You guys are funny. Should have had it in the fridge before. They told me to have this at room temperature for the aromas whisker. Don't you know about aromas? Would you put a good red wine into the fridge before you drink it? I don't know. You probably could, but I'm not a wine expert at all. And I do enjoy my chocolate out of the fridge. I agree with that. But yeah, they told me to eat this at room temperature. So I'm trying to do this. Okay, last time I'm gonna let this melt on my tongue because that's what they told me to do. But I like to nibble a little bit and like to chew it and see the texture. That is one I'm gonna let melt. So you guys feel free to text with each other because I'm not gonna speak for a second. It has like the name in the middle. They had a good point. Letting it melt is completely different. For oxidant chocolate, right? Hi, Aswin. Yep. This I wish it was sponsored by chocolate. So, y'all, I'm never gonna turn into one of those annoying influencers. Don't worry about that. But if a chocolate company sponsors me, get ready for those advertisements. I'm just saying. Or oxygen, as Sam said, because I need that. But yeah, don't ever hate on me for taking on a chocolate sponsorship, okay? You all gotta deal with that. And if I get free chocolate, you're all gonna profit from that because I'm gonna send you all some. But okay, on to my review. I just remember that I paid $12 for this. So these are both. It's like $6 or so, I think. So it's still expensive for chocolate, right? I would say $7. So this was $12. And they said this is the most fancy one. So they say people from the Netherlands and from Switzerland come to their store to buy this chocolate because it's really hard to get, apparently. I don't know how true that is. Maybe they were just really good at selling me stuff. It is really, really silky smooth. I have to agree with that. Sam, what are you writing and taking back? You can't take back what you said. I mean, I guess you can. In written form you can, but you can never do that in real life. Thanks, Aswin. I wonder what advertisements would be in front of my streams. Gasoline, Marco. Or some clothing companies. The mods here are very protective of Ami. Oh, you guys are cute. I feel like I'm protected by like so many like brothers. Like I feel like this is like a family-friendly chat, and you guys are trying to keep it that way, so I'm really happy about that. So yeah, you guys are the best mods. I really appreciate everything you guys do in this channel. Because it used to be a scary place, this internet, because it is, you know, so many people here, weird people. Sometimes you don't have control of who's coming into your chat or your stream. But since you guys are moderators, I feel like this is just my living room right now, or we're all just sitting in a living room, and you guys kick out everyone that doesn't behave, and I'm really grateful for that. Hi Christina, hallo, wie geht's? Raid Shadow Legends. Wait, what Shadow Legends? Who's playing Shadow Legends? The Evil Eye is a thing over. Think, wonder if it began in India. You guys have a super old culture. It is an Arab thing, right? Or like a Turkish thing. So like a Muslim thing, I guess. The chocolate sucks. I can't read your face. I don't want to say it. I don't want to insult chocolat bonheur, voran. Being in America really like makes me not being able to speak languages anymore. It's like a virus. Like I was able to pronounce French words so much easier, and now I'm like going to a Mexican restaurant saying gracious in the end, you know, that kind of like not that bad, but Voiron, something like that. 1884. So this chocolate company exists since 1884. But this one here, like the present I got for one of you, has one of the chocolates that I like. Luckily, I didn't get one of this. And it has a little Italian chocolate as well. Fiat, like the car brand, but I don't think they're related. At least I hope not, because I don't think that would be a good combination to make cars and chocolate. I feel like there's like a little discrepancy there. I can't talk no more. But this chocolate, this Italian one, I bought because, oh, hold on. On this side, it says Il Remino dal 1911. And on this side, it says Maggiani dal 1796. So which one is it? But apparently this chocolate exists since 1796. So it is quite old. And it's apparently the original recipe. So yeah. Excited what the person's gonna say about this one. You're talking about ads. Oh, I got you. Shadow Legend. I know, no. What do you mean now? Yeah. That game added shows up in front of every YouTube video. That's funny. Now I get it. E and R here next to each other. So that I almost said something to us, but decided to try be low key and has a continued. Yeah. Usually I don't really you know mind if someone says that something nice, you know, if it's not getting into like a direction where I'm like getting nightmares from what I just read, you know, it's usually okay. But I made you guys moderators for a reason, so you guys feel free to moderate. You know, this is you guys' channel too. I mean, it is technically my channel, but we're all community, so you all have a saying in this too. You all should feel comfortable here, not just me. So, you know, I'm not making the rules by myself. Ich muss noch durchsaugen und das Bad und mit Zähneputzen gar keinen Bock, aber mir geht's super. Das freut mich. Und nee, ich weiß es noch nicht. Mir geht's aber gut. Freut mich, dass es dir auch, oder ja, du hast gesagt, dass es dir gut geht. Tut mir leid, dass du so viel putzen musst. Gar keinen Bock, bestimmt, oder? Raid Shadow Legends will sponsor anyone. That's true. Even me, maybe one day, eventually, but I wouldn't want to be sponsored by them. So, F off, Raid Shadow Legends. We don't need to. It's true, Ami. Your streams have a wonderful, familiar vibe. I appreciate that. Thank you. This is all because of you guys, not because of me. I'm just the vessel, offering this, opening this portal, this channel, with my YouTube channel, and then everything else is you guys. I'm really hungry. I am hungry too. I'm always hungry, but I already ate quite a bit today. Guess what? I ate bread and pastries, so someone got deleted. I saw 1796. Yes, apparently it says in the packaging, so that's why I bought it. And I thought I looked for the oldest chocolate I could find, and that was the oldest one. I do feel like you are high on chocolate, Ami. I'm always on chocolate. Yeah, there's always some chocolate running through my veins. Not the worst thing, I guess, having in your veins, but also not the best if you're trying to get back on track and get fit again. But yeah, as you guys already figured out, I will be going back to the gym once I'm back in America. But like I said, I'm doing a lot of walking, so this is at least something, at least doing some endurance, and yeah, walking is good. So remember to do some walking this weekend, please, even if you're just walking around the block. I know in America it's not always easy. Me and Axolotl are making sure you guys are taking your walks, getting your steps in. Eat your broccoli or other vegetables, whatever you like. Vegetables is vegetables. You don't have to eat broccoli if you don't like broccoli. Maybe you like carrots or peas or eggplant, tomatoes, salad. Drink your water, stay hydrated. I know it's really hot still in Tennessee or in other places in America right now. It is really cold here in Germany, as you can probably tell, me being in my fall outfit already. Today I was wearing a t-shirt, a hoodie, and a jacket to give you a little glimpse of what the weather here looks like. It's been thundering, it's been raining, it's been storming. Last night I woke up because I had to close the windows. It was raining inside the room because the wind was so strong. The thunder woke me up. It was insane. It was like apocalyptic thunderstorm last night, and we get a thunderstorm every single night at the moment. Wait till Ami realizes what happened to Aswin. Did he get banned? Poor Aswin. On his vacation. He was on vacation and we blocked him. Aspen, if you're still here, I'm sorry you got blocked. My brothers are very strict, so we gotta obey to their rules. I don't have a saying here. I'm just part of this, so I don't have the control over my mods, and that's good. Bye, Mako. I guess Mako's leaving. Oh, you got a microwave dinner? Okay, bye, Mako. Enjoy your microwave dinner. Maybe 1 year for the recipe founding, year ago, and year for the brand founding. Oh, that's smart. That would make sense. Yep, or yeah, I can see that. Thank you, Sam, for that. I didn't think about that before you said that. Magst du getrocknete Feigen? Ich mag getrocknete, fast alles getrocknete. Ich mag Mango, Aprikosen, Datteln, Feigen tatsächlich getrocknet nicht so gerne. We're talking about figs real quick. I was asked if I like dried figs. Figs are a big thing here in Europe in summer. It's like fig season now. There's a lot of fig trees growing here as well, so I'm waiting for them to get ripe finally. It takes a little bit longer in Germany. But yeah, I don't really like dried figs. I like the fresh ones though. One of my favorite fruits. Fresh chocolate and a light oolong or hojicha is a real winning combination. that I agree on. And well, guess maybe you can make this a reality real soon. Who doesn't like broccoli? They're baby trees. That's cute. That's true. I think broccoli is really yummy, and it is. They are really baby trees. My wife's colleagues brought us tamarind candies. I've been munching on them. I love tamarind. I like what's it called? The dish. My brain's not working. Hold on. I'll figure it out. The Thai dish, pad Thai, sorry. I had to think about it for a second. Pad Thai with the tamarind paste, delicious. And we're not going outside, we just been outside. The dog's whining. Super yummy. I like sour candies. And yes, I do like the taste of tamarind myself. And yes, thunderstorms. But luckily here it's just thunderstorms and no tornadoes or anything like that coming with it. You should have rated products. Von Amazon sind sehr lecker. Okay, vielleicht muss ich die mal probieren. Ich habe bisher nur welche probiert, die ich nicht so gerne mag. He crossed the line and he's lucky that I didn't hide him permanently. Like I said, you guys, yeah, you got the free reign as moderators, so you do what you gotta do. I trust y'all with your decisions, and I feel like you already got a good sense of people as moderators. Ja, habe ich, Christina. Die waren sehr lecker. Ich habe sie hier mit der Mitbewohnerin von meiner Schwester probiert. Die mag auch gerne die Produkte. Und die kannte sogar schon einen von den Geschmäckern und meinte, die sind super lecker. Dann haben wir sie alle probiert. Und sie hatte auch noch einen anderen, den haben wir auch noch probiert. Und die waren sehr gut. Ich hatte auch die Chips schon, auch sehr, sehr lecker. Vor allem die Tzatziki fand ich gut. 2 der Riegel habe ich probiert, auch sehr lecker. Und sehr lecker means very tasty, by the way. I'm talking about, because my friend here brought me some products last time we met, and I tried some of them. And they were really good. Moving homes. Our current home makers have 70 miles between Tuesday. Oh, wow, yeah, that makes sense that you're moving closer. And you can work from home anyways, right, Fanny? Okay, I'm glad. But yeah, moving is never fun, is it? So yeah, good luck with that, Fanny. Keep us posted. It's nice that the thunderstorms don't come with scary winds there. Yeah, here really, thunderstorms are just thunderstorms, you know. And I do like thunderstorms and I like rain, so it's very cozy kind of, you know. But when you're outside, not really, because it's a little scary, especially when I'm walking like roughly 2 hours each day, and when I'm like out and about and I'm in like Switzerland, it's like an open field along the river. It's kind of sketchy when there's like a thunderstorm coming in. But so far I've been lucky and nothing happened. But yeah, I'm getting used to the whole weird weather situation here. It's been like fall, honestly. It feels like it's October or late October actually, because I feel like even October is usually nicer weather than what we have right now. Danke, Christina. Mich hat es auch sehr gefreut. Danke nochmal für die ganzen tollen Produkte. I love pad thai so much, like one of my fave. Mine too, yes. That's why I was so confused that I couldn't think about it, because I order it all the time. It's delicious. It's so special, the flavor. And my brain is on vacation, yes. I feel like I left my brain in America, or at least half of it. But you guys should be used to this already. Me not having my brain on, or being on vacation mode with my brain. You've been to Thailand. I've been there with my family. Such a wonderful experience. I have not, no. You've been to Philippines and Thailand now. I guess you guys been to many places in Asia. Have you been to Korea yet, or in Japan? I'm wondering. But I would love to go to Thailand. Yeah, one day, hopefully. And that's great that you've been there with your family. Very, very neat. I hope so too. And where have you been in Thailand, by the way? I hope so too. We have about 8 days of overlap for renting current home. Oh, 8 days, that's pretty good. Gonna move little by little. Yeah, that's awesome. 8 days is good. You don't want to have too much. You don't want to pay double, right? But you also don't want to have like a day or two as an overlap because that is very stressful. So I think 8 days is a great time period for that. I'm gonna move little by little to already qualify as American if I learn to fix drywall. Nice. I think you do. Funny. I would say so. I don't know how to fix that, so I'm not an American yet. A house in our neighborhood got hit by lightning a few weeks ago. It was notable. Ooh. But don't you guys also have the Blitzableiter? The German word doesn't help, right? The thing that sticks out on your roof that takes the hit from if the lightning strikes and then it gets grounded. Lightning deterrent? Probably not. That sounds wrong. You guys know what I'm talking about, so. Danke, Christina. Pad Thai is so similar to a lot of South Indian cuisine. Talking about South Indian cuisine. Funny. I went to an Indian restaurant yesterday and I feel like it was really authentic. It was just one single lady working there. Her husband was cooking and she was serving. And I was so mad when we left. I forgot they had was it rasmalai? That dessert that you told me, that cheese thing in that sauce, like was it rasmalai? I forgot. You know what I mean, hopefully. Like that cottage cheese dessert, they had that, but I have to try it again, or I have to go there again and try it. We had samosas, and they were delicious. They were so crunchy. They were like in a super flaky pastry, and they were like roundish and like full to the brim. They had a green sauce and not the raita. Is it raita? Not the yogurt sauce. It was also yogurty, but it was like coriander and parsley and like super like green, kind of just like this, like bright green colored. We had a little bit of mango chutney, some sweet one, and some spicy sauce. What? My dog's staring at the wall and growling, so that's comforting. Thank you for that. Yes, we're dealing with some German ghosts here. We okay, we got this, don't worry. Where was I? You distracted me. Very rude. What's up? You hear something? I can't hear anything. Scary. You're just very quiet. Hmm? What's up? You come up here? Na komm. Na komm. Na schnell. You Schatz. Yeah, you scared? Here, you have the lamp. Don't worry. Better? You better? Schatz. Turn them on. But yeah, back to the Indian cuisine. It was really good. Very tasty. I had paneer. Don't ask me the name of it. Paneer that was baked in the oven with some like red paste around it, like the red yogurt paste, and it was baked in the oven until it had like some like dark spots. It was super hot, like not spicy hot, but hot. And my sister had bindi masala. That was really good too. No, never to Japan or Korea. Guess you still have that on your list, right? Do you would you want to see that? Like Thailand, Japan and Korea? It's 4 hours from Beijing. Why didn't you? That's a good question. Yeah, my friend recently did that when she was in China. She went to Thailand and Korea and Japan. But I was a poor student. Well, I'm still poor, but not a student anymore. So I guess I changed a little bit. So I'm just not a student anymore, but still poor. Yay! I'm kidding. Not poor, like especially compared to other people that are actually poor. So I'm just, don't take me seriously. So yeah, I didn't do it just because, like I said, I didn't have much money. You know, I was already paying a lot of money for Peking University. Life in Beijing is expensive, or was expensive. I had to pay my own rent, you know. I was renting my own place in the city with my roommates. Yeah, life was just very expensive there. So, except for food, that was cheap. But yeah, so I wasn't able to travel much except for inside of China. And that was also kind of limited, you know, because booking hotels and stuff is not cheap. But I would have loved to go. But yeah, I was focused on my studies too. There was another part. I was just focusing on learning Chinese and being a good noodle at school, you know. Spent an entire Saturday as my bike got caught between the car and the drywall and it made a hole. Oh no. Shoot. $100 material. Save $2,000. That's good to hear. I mean, $100 expensive too, but $2,000 compared to $100. Very good. Rasmalai. Yes, rasmalai. Lightning rods. Yeah, lightning rods. Thank you. Couldn't think of the name. Most houses don't have one per se, but if the electrical system of the house is grounded properly, it can somewhat act as an impromptu lightning rod. Okay, I was wondering because I feel like our house doesn't have one, so I was always a little worried when there's thunderstorm, especially since we have a metal roof. So I don't know how that's gonna look like. I don't know if I am Sam Dosa. But rasmalai was the dessert I'm pretty sure I was talking about. Everything is very common in Asia too, that usually any potential lightning will be managed by then. Well, here you see every house usually has like at least one, two or three lightning rods. Like they have them everywhere in every corner or even the middle, and so it's pretty good or well protected here. The houses. There's spinach and the green stuff. It could be palak paneer. I think it was called palak paneer, but it didn't have any spinach on top. It had iceberg lettuce on top, on the hot cheese coming out of the oven. That was a little. I didn't expect that. Is that normal? I don't know. Maybe there was like a little bit German touch added to it. Bravo. It's also known how to. Well, it's a great skill for sure. You learned it from your grandpa. Nice. Yeah, that's, a skill like that is always good to have. Gruselig, yeah. If you scream, the German goes correct your grammar for. So that's how we find out if it's a German ghost. You're right. Or my pronunciation. My grandma always told me that I have to pronounce my last syllables as well. Like she always made sure to put emphasis on my S's in the end when I talk. You know, I felt like I talk like a parcel mouth, like in Harry Potter, the Slytherins that or some of them are able to speak to snakes or speak the parcel language. That's how my grandma wanted me to speak, you know, have like the sharp S sound. And I feel like I do have a very pronounced S sometimes. So sometimes when I pay attention to it, my S's sound very strong, but it's just how my grandma raised me, I guess. So I paid a lot of attention to my S's. It's like human, I no need light. Where is that chocolate, right? You can't have chocolate, you goon. Dogs can't have chocolate. You can, so I wish I could give you some. Apparently ate a chocolate cookie before and it didn't do anything to him. Indian foods are spicy hot too. I don't like that much spice. They can be. Usually they can adapt the spice level if you tell them, but there's definitely still a little bit leftover spice or punch to it. Indian foods are definitely spicy and flavorful. I love how flavorful they are, how much spices they use, like how many spices some people have never seen before, you know, just like seeing those little pieces of spice in there and things to chew on and just like a explosion of flavor in your mouth from that little piece that you just chewed on. I just think it's amazing. Think about it. Authentic Mexican Latin food is spicy too. It for sure is. It's a different kind of spice, and Chinese spice is different too. So, in Thai spice, everyone uses a little bit of different spice, right? Ich muss mal kurz Staub sagen, bis gleich. Kein Problem. Ich weiß, schon spät. Ich habe auch noch nichts gemacht. Viel Spaß beim Staubsaugen, Christina. Danke, dass du vorbeigeschaut hast. Has any of you guys tried biryani? That's an Indian food and that's so good. I have tried biryani. And Fanny has actually explained to me how to eat it. That you have to add the yogurt sauce and you have to really stir it around and mix it well. I don't know why lightning rods aren't more common. I don't know either. Surrounded by tall pine trees. Yeah, the pine trees are probably acting as the lightning rods, those poor trees. Dann isst was, Christina. Ich hoffe, du hast schon was gegessen. Hast du unsere Story schon erzählt mit dem Radio? Nee, habe ich doch nicht. Da habe ich gerade tatsächlich gar nicht drüber nachgedacht. Aber auch, war auch so ähnlich, oder? War echt krass, dass es einfach angegangen ist. Danke, mache ich. Indian biryanis are definitely good, although biryanis from Persia. Authentic biryanis are also can be found in Afghani Arab cuisine. Oh, so it's like a traditionally an Arab kitchen thing. Interesting, I didn't know. I mean, I know they have those clay pots as well, and I think there's a lot of, you know, influences from each other. Guess that's with Russian food and German food too, right, Sam? That we have a little bit of overlaps and influences. I've never tried biryani, but I'd love to. I think you would really like it. I think almost everyone would like biryani. It's really tasty. Warum sind Haarschnitte eigentlich so teuer? Die Friseure in der Regel doch sehr wenig, oder? Wer sandt da ab? Ich glaube, dass viele Friseure sehr hohe, zumindest in Amerika weiß ich, dass man Miete zahlen muss quasi an den Friseurladen für seinen eigenen, dass man dort arbeiten darf. Und dann musst du einen großen Teil von dem, was du verdienst, an den Laden abgeben, der dich dort arbeiten lässt. Und du verdienst dann nur so einen kleinen Teil davon. Scheinbar. Shuriken, you should try it. It's amazing. Same. I made steak last week in my home for the first time, pan seared. Tasted well, but I may have overcooked it with abundance of caution. I love that. I'm sure it was still good. I'll keep an eye out for it. Klar, gerne, Christina. Hi, Fishy. Solution for Shuriken. Record a slow motion, upload it, and play it on a smart TV while it plays on TV. Record it, just TV slow motion this way. Cameras should be super slow. Oh, you're trying to super slow it. Yeah, sometimes with the phone, it's very limited how slow it can go. Same with if you want to speed it up. So when I did like some like morning routine stuff in the past, and I want to do like a speed version of that, so you know, just to speed it up. And sometimes when you're cutting a video, it's not fast enough. So yeah, that's a good idea, Marco. Cooking steak seems to really take practice, but it sounds like you made a good showing of your first attempt. Wenn du willst, dann kannst du es auf Englisch erzählen. Mache ich, ja, auf Englisch musste ich leider, sonst versteht es keiner. Ich erzähle es gleich, wenn ich fertig gelesen habe. Russia and Germany loves cabbage, that I know. I know that too, yes, and I do love my cabbage too. Why are you giving us a side eye? Eh? Schatzi, no. Being cute. But yeah, Christina, my friend, just reminded me of telling a story. So we were sitting in the car doing a live stream on her channel last week, exactly, last Saturday. And we went to McDonald's. and tried some new stuff that they had there. And we were, like I said, live streaming, talking, and then I think it was after live stream when it happened. And we were just sitting in the car talking, and her radio was turned off, so it's like all the volume was all the way down, and it was like that the entire time, so you couldn't really hear the radio. And our order number at McDonald's was 242. So that is an important number for the story. So 242. Picked up our food, ate it, live streamed, and talked in the car forever. And then it turned 2 a.m. and 42 minutes. Exactly. So it's 2:42 a.m. And the radio automatically turned on. Like it was super quiet, like on like the lowest level, but it automatically turned on its own, and it started playing "Girls Just Wanna Have Fun" by Madonna. So that was kind of spooky. So, but not spooky. It didn't spook us. It was just really weird, to say the least. That it was our order number in time, and then the song "Girls Just Wanna Have Fun." Yeah, I don't know if that was a ghost or not. Probably not, but who knows? That was just an interesting story, and we'll probably never forget that. I just thought I'm gonna tell that real quick. Danke. Is echt cute. I think the dog wants to go outside again because he didn't do his business when we were outside. So he probably needs to go again, so I have to walk him again in a second. I know, we'll go. The dog's heart rate will be the lowest when she feels the safest. He feels very safe now. I think he does. I think it wasn't a ghost. I think he just needs to go do his business. I know, we'll go. I'll say bye, Schatzi. Genau, Bestellnummer. Cooking steaks is a whole world, as I understand. I've made some good ones in my cast iron skillet, but mostly make just the grilling. That's nice. Female power, even for making steaks, because it's such like a man thing, I feel like most often. So that's great when females can do that. Immer noch Gänsehaut, gell? Ja. Ach, echt krass? Einen Tag später? Wow, was für ein Zufall. Das ist echt krass. Ja, warum auch nicht? Kann ich mir vorstellen. Time for my playlist. Ghost was like, yeah, right? A little bit Madonna, why not? Oh. Aber das wäre echt schön, oder, Christina? Voll süß. Coole Geschichte auf jeden Fall. Können wir uns immer dran erinnern. In my car, all kind of things turn on and off magically thanks to 49 computer modules. Yeah, with you, I wouldn't be scared because you have so many things programmed and stuff, and but ours was just like, kind of scary. And I don't know where Bo is. Maybe she's busy. I mean, it's the weekend. Maybe she's doing something cool. Maybe she's out and about doing stuff. I was out yesterday, so I'm not that boring anymore. I am going out now. I was at a bar. So, hi, Emina. Emina, bist du die die wir kennen aus dem Stream, den Christina und ich zusammen gemacht haben? Falls du es bist, hallo. Wenn nicht, dann auch hallo natürlich. So yeah, I went out to a bar yesterday and I drank, what did I drink? I drank a decaf coffee with oat milk and I drank a hot chocolate. So yeah, the barkeeper was like, are you like, you want me to like start the coffee machine again and you want me to make you like a hot chocolate? I was like, yes, sir, I want a hot chocolate because I don't know. I just felt it was raining, it was cold, and I was like, I don't feel like drinking a cocktail right now. Why am I don't have to act tough and cool, I'm not at that point anymore in my life where I have to like get loose and drink a cocktail and act like I'm one of the cool cats. I'm drinking my hot chocolate at night. So no beer, nope. Not for me. I was about to order a green detox juice, but then I was like, okay, I can't be that lame, right? I can't, like, if I'm not even drinking a cocktail or a beer, and I can't order a green juice right now. First of all, they're gonna kill me because they have to start the juice machine and clean the juice machine in the evening, and no one wants to do that. I wouldn't want to do that myself. So I was like, okay, I can't have a juice now, or like a celery juice, or I think it was something with celery and spinach. So I thought hot chocolate would be a great compromise on those things. Hello, fishy. Never tried it when nobody is home. Wait, what? The Oh, okay. Danke, Marco, mache ich. Thank you, Marco. I'll turn it off. You're right. Batteries are expensive anyway, so I will turn it off anyways. You went to a bar and had hot chocolate and decaf, not even spiced rum. Nope. But I went to a bar yesterday and drank hot chocolate and decaf. And this morning I went grocery shopping and I drank 3 shots of gin because there was this Japanese gin company. They had like a stand in the grocery store, and they it was like a marketing thing, and they let me try the cherry blossom gin, Sichuan pepper gin, and green tea gin. And Shuriken, I thought you would probably love that. And the green tea was my favorite. The cherry blossom surprisingly was very mediocre, and the original flavor was really good. The Sichuan was a little spicy, but yeah, that was really good. So I drank gin during grocery shopping in the morning and no alcohol when I went to a bar, but it doesn't have to make sense sometimes, right? My dad has a separate fridge for, no wonder he's Russian, right? Of course he does. He's Russian. He has to. Otherwise, he'll lose his passport or his citizenship. A bit of personal lore. I have 2 iron skillets, an ancestor one that was once used on a wood stove, my own, and that was given to me by my grandmother. What is the name? Tetsuko, Iron Girl. How cute! I love that. That's beautiful. I have one for my dad too, or my sister has it now, because they live on forever, right? But that's great, Tetsuko. That's awesome. They can be passed down, yes. They last forever if you take care of them. Cola Rot, Coconut. I heard that, yeah. Cola Rot, ja. Trinken hier manche. Green tea, gin, that actually sounds awesome. We're going. Okay, guys, I have to hop off. The dog is whining, even though we just went 10 minutes before I started the stream. No, this was like an official thing, like in the supermarket, and he looked super professional, and the bottles looked very expensive. So I was like, I'm probably never ever gonna drink this because I can't afford this. So I'll act like I'm one of those rich people going shopping here in this fancy supermarket. So I was like, yeah, it's 8 in the morning. Of course I want to try some gin. I didn't want to seem lame. For some reason, I cared more about not seeming lame in a grocery store, but in the bar, I was like, I don't care. We are going. Can you hear this dog? So I think I have to leave, guys. I'm so sorry. I think the ancestral skill was originally owned by my great. Wow, that's an ancestral skill for sure then. Pepsi Stimme, that put us whiskey, put it in camera and rise and shine and rise and wine, right? No whining here. Rise and shine, Cancer, rise and shine. Label Whiskey ist a great. Du auch, Christina. Tschüss, bis zum nächsten Mal. Danke fürs Vorbeischauen. Dankeschön. Du auch und viel Spaß beim Aufräumen. Okay, y'all. I will take care of the puppy. He's definitely a needy one at the moment. I don't really like the V. Honestly, it's too strong for me. Take care of the puppy and have a nice evening. Same to everyone, yes. Have a great evening, everyone. Have a great weekend. I might be back tomorrow eventually. I don't know how my day is gonna look like, but I'll try. If not, enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Enjoy your Sunday. And yeah, be safe. Have a good time. And I talk to y'all very soon. Make a schedule for streams. Thank you, Sam. I know we should. It's just hard now with me being in Germany because this is not my usual schedule. So now we just gotta wing it, you know. See whatever I have time, whenever you are here. So this is gonna be a little bit spontaneous. But once we're back, we'll be back on schedule. Bye. Gonna get a kiss from the axolotl. Mwah. Bye, y'all. Bye, Aspen, if you're still here. Yeah, hearts go out to Aspen. Please a heart for Aspen, everyone. Thank you. Bye, everyone. Take care from German Ghost. You guys are funny. Bye. No German Ghost allowed here, okay? Bye, everyone. Thanks for the hearts. For Aspen. Aspen, this is for you.